Alright, so welcome back. Hoping you guys are having a fabulous day here today. If you don't already know, there's something important that I have to talk about. And this is a lot of people have been asking me, like, yo, Go, the hell is happening here? I am promised a free festival unit and all these SSRs, but you can't obtain them. Yes, I got you. Don't worry. I was gonna say a joke here, but it's better not to. Today, let's talk about the jump into it. Let me break it down for you, make it really simple. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. Let's have some fun with this. So first off, what is the event I'm talking about if you've been living under a rock? If you go over here to this jumping box event, this is the new Hawk event, if I can actually click it. This is what it is, right? So the Grand Cross 3.5 anniversary ultimate jump box. How this event works is you have to go through 30 stages in order to maximize and get every single reward possible. That means 30 stages. Let's do the math here, make it very simple. Across these stages, there's SSRs and the festival SSR ticket behind it. Now, how this event works, we can do a very simple arithmetic, a quick strategic, whatever word you want to use here, thing. We go up here to see that it's a month-long event. 11/26 is when this event ends. If we put 2 and 2 together, that means that this is most likely going to be an event they want to go and span across the part 2 of the anniversary, which is next week, right? Next week is the part 2 for JP, 2 weeks away for us. That is how it's going to work. They want to do it this way to just give you an incentive, or kind of incentivize the players to make sure they are logging in and actually taking part in the anniversary. They did the same thing for the collabs. They did the same thing for a lot of stuff to where they want to drive more of a reason for you to continuously play the game. That's the whole point. Hence why this event is designed this way. It is designed in a way where you will not complete everything if you grind everything this week and next week. It won't happen. It doesn't happen. It can't happen. How it's going to work is this. Ready? Yeah, 50 rewards possible. I currently have 40 currency on Jesse's account here. Now again, you do the math. 50, which means that's 5 rotations on each one. So basically, how much currency you need? 30 times 50. That will round you out to 1,500 of the currency. Now, how do you obtain the currency? That's been quickly asked. First amount, you go over here to Liz. Liz will give you an amount of 280. As you log in every single day for the festival, that is how it's going to work. You miss a day, you have a high likelihood chance of losing out on the festival unit. That could happen. Remember also, let me hop over to JP and show this to you real quick. So we go over here, how they actually designed this event, which is in a really cool format. The last 5 days, basically, or the 5 rounds of it, they are there in case you are not logging in, and just as a little bit of a leeway, right? They're going to give you a chance to where if you mess up a few times, to where you lose 50 currency, right? That's how it's going to work. 100 currency, 150, 200, 250, 300. They're basically mopping up 300 currency and saying, okay, this player right here missed out on 300 possible currency. Now we're going to allow them to at least have some leeway to where they can still get Grimoire. A little bit of a cool move. So whatever you're saying, people are calling Netmarble, terrible, whatever, because they're doing this. It's pretty stupid. It's not. It's a good way to keep players playing and logging in, doing everything. Also, if you mess up 6 rows rather of days, that's on you. That's 300 currency you're missing out on, that's hard to do. That means like you're not doing anything in the game. That means like you're not even going for Grimoire at that point, right? So that makes sense. I stand with Netmarble. It may be a very wrong thing to say. People think that. I don't. They gave you a leeway of a good amount. 600, or rather 50 times 6. So like again, yeah, 300, right? So they gave you a leeway, a lot too. So again, the point was you really can't miss out on it. But yes, you get 280 from here. We then go over here to the 3.5 anniversary area. You go over here, you will get 140 from doing all of these missions here. Now, if we do the math, we'll add it up at the end here. But yes, you'll get 140 from this. You'll then go down here to it is going to be, yeah, right here, indigenous creature, right? So with this entire purgatory boss, you will get for the just the clear reward, 50, which is 1 quick round on the entire board. You'll then go over here to the exchange shop, which you can exchange 28 times 10 of these. 28 times 10, it's going to be 280. So again, 280 from login, 280 from creature boss. You'll get 5 in the mail every single day by just doing login, by going into the game and checking that. Apparently that login only lasts for 7 days, but I think they're going to restart it, which means, let's say for now it's 35 per week, okay? If they extend it, which I don't know if they will so far, but I think they will. I think it's going to kick off another login, just as a thing in the mail they're going to give you as like 2 event dungeon keys and, 5 of these every single day. Basically, I will say they will continue that, but let's say for now 35. That will leave again next week. We'll give you an upcoming, 40 because of the event that's kicking off, which is the step missions. In those step missions, JP has already confirmed. In that update, you will get 40 more. After that, you'll get 140 again, as mentioned in the base missions for Escanor, which is, again, I just mentioned already right here. And then again, that's it. That's your entire currency, mopping you up to exactly having 825. So 825, you really only need to complete the entire thing 1,500. You minus off 300, you only need 1,200. There's 400 missing currency, which most likely there's going to be an event in the part 2 of this anniversary, which makes sense because this event is lasting all the way until 12/13, right? So how it's going to work is they'll probably kick off another thing in here. This event will still be active in that, but it'll be the Christmas part of it, to where they're still going to add something for this event, because it clearly says this event's not ending until 12/26. So there's part 2 that has to come around, and then part 3 or week 3, which should also drop something. So you have backups, okay? You will most likely be getting everything. They can't literally go and not give you everything. There's never been an event like that. So again, it's just they're trying to span across the playtime to where they keep you playing constantly, logging in and making sure you can actually unlock everything. They're giving you a free unit and a bunch of free units and a festival unit. I expected them to do something like this to where they make it a little bit harder to obtain, but really it isn't. You do everything. You do all of the game like rewards and get everything there, and you'll get it done. So everything will be fine. Calm down. We're just waiting for part 2, and in part 2 most likely they'll have about 400 currency. I'll say 600, right? Or not 600. You need 700, right? So 700 currency will be spent across. I think that they'll just replicate what they did here, to where they just give you exactly that amount again, to where you have a little bit extra. Really, you don't need the last 6 tiers. You don't need those. So you just need to crack 1200, which is 400 away, which I think they will give enough to actually do that. Again, at this moment in time, there is nothing that can guarantee you yet. Yes, you'll get pretty close. You'll basically get the, with 825, let's check back to global real quick. Let me check that. So with 800, I think you'll make it, like, for example, 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 450, 500, 550, 600. So 600 here is basically what it's looking like, which you most likely, again, you won't crack the festival thing. Is what I think they designed it basically like that, because 650, 700, 750, 800, and then that's it. That's all you can make it to. So you can make it to round 16, and then with the upcoming update, again, I understand they want to make you wait a little bit longer for this, but with that, you'll probably push all the way to here, and then you'll still have enough to make it through here. But then again, this is like leeway to people that do miss out on some of the currency. So again, we'll see what they do for the next part of it. But yes, a part 2 has to drop to where you will get more. They currently haven't talked about part 2 in here. I'm saying that there'll be like more like rewards and stuff like that given out. So it clearly says right here, during the entire ultimate period, players will be able to collect the 3.5 ultimate jump tickets. So again, I think it's spanning across. This is how they're gonna do it. There's never been precedent of the history of Grand Cross. There was a way like you can't obtain everything even if you do everything in the game. Never been like that, so I don't think they're going to do it this time. It's just they're trying to span it across time, as mentioned 45 times in this video. I'm just making it clear. I have been asked so many times like what's happening here, but they clearly give you exactly around 800. So 800, you just need another 400, which should be given on later on in the game. It looks like I didn't miss anything. I'm just checking real quick here. Yeah, 280 as I said here. This dungeon doesn't give you anything. These are the exchange shop stuff. So yes, with it though, that's really all I got for you here today. Just wanted to show that to you and give you that quick ounce of information. There's nothing else in the game right now other than those things as provided that will give it to you. Remember also that like in 14 days when the next update comes out, you're only getting 140 from Liz, so you still need 140 more, which is again basically almost 3 rotations on that entire banner. It's very simple, it's super easy to understand, but there is a Christmas update coming around, which that will give it to you. So please tell anybody that's freaking out right now, don't worry, there's a part 2 coming around. You'll get everything, just don't freak out. Yes, there's no like I can go and farm for them. Usually these events are like that. That's why players that are like used to the game are like losing their mind. They're like, yo, what the hell's happening? Can't I just go and farm for those things? No, because it doesn't give it to you as the reward for, like, example, like a dungeon, right? Sometimes these give it. This only gives it for the entire like Escanor stuff. It doesn't give you for this event. So no, there's no farming for it per se. In the future, again, we don't know what they do, but they're gonna give it in some sort of event, something that ties in with part 2, which is most likely the Christmas update, or it could be Ragnarok, or whatever it is. Whatever it is, that's what's gonna happen. That's how it's gonna work. With that, I'll catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, peace out, enjoy. That's been for me, and yeah, not bad.